Hello dear traders, welcome. Today is Saturday, so markets are closed. So I'm doing my weekly MK block summary as of before. So first of all, the week before was very good, many setups, many clear setups. And then often we see that, the next week can be a bit slow. Like this week, for example, we had a bit of a slow Monday with some bank holidays, and then in the weekend we had several big US news items, so that combination always leads to whipsaw price action. But nevertheless, I did some good analysis and also some good trades. So let's start with the best trade, I think, this week. So it was on the 14th of April at 9:20 in the morning. I said silver looks like it would like to fill at least the latest option strike signal short. So this one here, maybe the other one. So I sold it. Now understand this was an advanced trade because we have still a squeeze going on. So beginners should never trade against the squeeze, okay? And I only did it because the market was overstretched. We had a bit of longies coming in, 2 open option signals and 1 new one, and also an order gap zone while the high has been cleared. So advanced, and yeah, so very nice. At 252 it already reached the first one and then filled the second one as well. So that was a great short trade. Yeah, at night at 10:24 on Friday yesterday, I wrote short silver was a great trade. I take profit. But again, this is advanced. Normally, if you're a beginner, never trade against the squeeze. So never sell into a squeeze against the shorties, which means the red line is up here, and never buy against the squeeze against the longies when the green line is up there and the market has gone down. Okay, so let's move on. On the 11th of April, euro pound. So at 3:38 I said euro pound going for the upper MTS, so we had a nice medium term stop target above the price. So I did a long trade, some shorties as well. And on the 14th we see it came up nicely as expected. Okay, nice clean trade there towards the upper target. Also took the moving average on the day chart. Yeah, always look out for moving average targets on the day chart, like here. Perfect example. So another nice trade there, really. Okay, so dollar yen on the 10th of April, I wrote filled the order gap zone and medium term stop on the 1 hour chart. So when I made the screenshot in the early morning at 6:53, it just took the upper MTS. When you look at the analysis from previous week, so we predicted the down move, we predicted the pullback. So it did the pullback, it took the upper target nicely. So here we didn't have any trade. Then on the 12th, I said rather bearish, okay? So allow me to explain. So that we have a good for our reversal setup there. We had a good one on the 12th because the high has been cleared. A mini down money switch from short to long. Okay, the price starts to come down, and longies are leaving the market. You see the longie squeeze curve is downward sloping. So longies are going out. So we sell into the 4-hour reversal, yeah, against the longies. So dollar yen looks rather bearish as it has some 4-hour reversal energy going on. So it was at 5:18, and you see here better also on the lower time frames. Nice MTS and order gap zone as targets. And look, it came down nicely. Here said on the 14th at 9:26, dollar yen came down as predicted on the 12th. Now can do pullback, okay? So I took profit and was great because then it did some kind of 4 reversal moves against the shorties. So that was good. Another nice trade. Good analysis there. Euro yen, so similar. We often see how interesting that the market structure is similar in the yen pairs. Like here, you see, like dollar yen, euro yen also took the upper target on the 10th, you see. Then on the 12th, that's interesting. That's a great example. Look what I wrote on the 12th at 10:52. Euro yen has option signals, but some shorties in the way and the US news later on, so skip for now. Okay, so look, we have shorties and the US news and an ongoing squeeze. So we are not just selling down towards those targets. We skip those signals. because remember, the squeeze takes priority over any option targets or MTS or order gap zones. Okay, I will make another dedicated video about those hierarchy aspects because somebody requested it. You see on the 13th I said squeeze dominates as expected. You see I didn't take those trades because shorties kept on buying. Shorties kept on selling, so the market was pushed up further by the smart money Argos. Okay, here on the 14th I said Euro Yen took upper target. You see the highs on the day chart. You see it nicely against the shorties. Okay, towards this long-term high here from December last year. Okay, cleared the target. So those things dominate the higher time frames, and the squeeze always dominate any order gap zones or MTS or STS on the lower time frames. Yeah, we know the deal. That's what you learn. These things you learn also in the video course. Pound yen again, look, similar situation again. 30-minute chart took the upper MTS on the 10th, on the 12th, filling the option strike signal like I wrote here, and then on the 14th, similar like Euro Yen. You see, it took the long-term high on the day chart, then with a bit of a dumb money switch, but no good trade there. Okay, Kiwi dollar, you remember from last week, it did the beautiful down move against the longies, nice squeeze against the longies. We did a great trade there, came down as expected, took the long-term lows, and then on the 14th it did the pullback like the other pairs and took the upper target. Okay, and here you see nicely how it again, so it did a 4 reversal up and then a 4 reversal down. Really nice. And look at that, okay, collapse of the previous squeeze, up move, shorties, collapse of the shorties, move, down move. Okay, the squeezes are so important, and you can make such nice trades if you have 4 reversals and you have those collapses. Okay, powerful stuff. Okay, now the more complex situation. So euro dollar was a bit more complex. So on the 13th I said euro dollar is still within a squeeze mode against the DM shorties. Okay, look, with shorties below the price sellers and the squeeze, so it can go up more, and that's what it did. What happened then is, so it took the upper stops, and like I wrote on the 14th at 9:30 in the morning, euro dollar still shows a strong squeeze line slope on the forward chart without a downward slope or collapse. The market will go even higher, especially if more dumb money shorties come in. However, if there's a proper dumb money switch, the overstretched market can do a normalization move, so down. Like always, we do not predict what the dumb money will do, but instead we wait for that to happen first. Trade what you see, not what you think. Yeah, and that's exactly what happened. Unfortunately, I had a shot from 11:24, and then in the late evening from 10:29. I didn't have one in those hours in between. But what happened is exactly that. Okay, so dumb money switch, shorties left, longies come in, collapse and squeeze line. So 4 hour energy takes over. Boom, down move. But you know, these things are complex, because, you know, like as you can see, shorties were in the way, so it's a bumpy road. Similar with cable, you see? So pull back up, took all the order gap zones, took the upper target here on the 11th, okay? Before the US news. Then on the 13th, we see, okay, like we have like this squeeze energy going on, but then on the 14th of Friday, typical Friday reversal day, we have, look like I wrote here at 11:54. Cable sees the start of a mini dumb money switch. However, with the 2:30 news, it could easily take the upper order gap zone. So this one here on the 30-minute chart. But we see already, you know, we have a dumb money switch going on. So it did the same thing, you know, 4 hour reversal, dumb money switch, collapse, boom, down move. 4 hour reversal takes over. I did a short trade there, but that's a little bit advanced because of the news. Okay. All right, Aussie, same there, took the upper target, and then did the 4 hour reversal together with the others. They're correlated. And dollar cut, just out of interest, we see squeeze mode. It came down as expected against the longies. Look, so the squeeze mode on the day chart will dominate, so it goes all the way down to the lows, clears the moving average and even undershoots. Okay, so very, very interesting cases actually. Some good trades there this week. But the main pairs euro dollar cable were a little bit complex because first they were in the squeeze mode and we had the news in the way, and then the collapses. Okay, but yeah, there was some tradability there. So the ones who did it, well done.